Hello everyone. This is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing here is meant to be personal. Now listen to this. Today, we have to talk about Claressa Shields, as she's been going back and forth with people in the comments over Papoose. And no, I'm not exaggerating. I'm dead serious, y'all. Which is why I have to repeat this disclaimer in every single video. I do not care about Claressa Shields' appearance. That's not where my critiques come from at all. This space isn't about dragging people just to drag them. I'm talking specifically about Claressa Shields' actions, period. Including how she's publicly called out the Black community, claiming she's constantly attacked and that it's always light-skinned women and all of that. Remember when people critiqued some of her 30th birthday photo shoot? Remember that? All the noise, and then she doubled down instead of letting it go, right? Then there was the whole toy drive situation, where she allegedly refused to give toys to kids because she had an issue with their mother. Another major moment was the ongoing back and forth with Laila Ali, where Claressa seemed to take almost anything Laila said in interviews or promotions for women's boxing personally, and turned it into a mission to discredit her. Meanwhile, Laila Ali was attempting to mentor her, offering guidance that Claressa reportedly didn't want to hear, and things have been tense ever since. Laila Ali even laid everything out in 2 detailed, receipt-filled YouTube videos explaining exactly why their relationship broke down. And the peak of my critique lands right here, with this alleged entanglement involving Papoose, who is still a married man. And honestly, it doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter when Papoose and Remy Ma were last together, and it doesn't matter whether Remy Ma is seeing someone else or not. What does matter is that Claressa Shields and Papoose keep putting this situation directly in the public's face like we're supposed to forget the holidays just happened at the end of last year. Papoose allegedly still spent time with Remy Ma during that period. We also know he showed up for his daughter's birthday with Remy Ma. So seriously, what are we doing here? Then there are claims that they were allegedly at the same spot, Daniel's Leather, at the same time. Allegedly. Same outfit, same location, even the shop owner clocked it. But here we are, you feel me? Because once Rihanna tweeted that she's Claressa Shields type gone over Papoose, and then Monique jumped into the conversation on top of that, Claressa Shields finally decided to respond at the absolute last minute. And by the way, the Shade Room comments are basically Claressa Shields' second home. So there was a post where Papoose allegedly showed love to his boo as she kicked off gym training for her upcoming fight. From what it looks like, they reposted Claressa Shields' snap, or maybe her Instagram story, something along those lines. Papoose jumped in the comments and wrote, "I love you," with heart emojis. Claressa then reposted that comment and replied, "I know, baby," with a blushing smiley. You know the vibe. But listen, the comments section was not gentle about it at all. One user said, "I'm not saying he's fake, but the public affection only popped up because Rihanna acknowledged her." Claressa clapped back saying, "He's posted that he loves me plenty of times before Rihanna tweeted."
You're literally just saying anything. That's pathetic. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't know what post she's referring to. The only moment I remember clearly is that video where he said he loved her to death. But beyond that, I'm lost. I don't recall multiple public declarations like she's implying, at least not in the social media sense. So unless receipts magically appear, I genuinely want to know what she's talking about, especially since she seems to have unlimited time to be online instead of locked in for her fight. That's all I'm saying. Because here's the thing about social media. Y'all think random people are just piling on Claressa Shields for no reason. Claressa knows exactly what she's doing. She's not clueless, she's not dumb, she's fully aware. She even admitted that she stayed viral for 40 straight days. This is about staying hot online. This is about keeping her name in headlines every single day leading up to that rematch. And I have to ask, are people actually buying tickets? Are you really pulling up to the rematch? Are you actually going to the fight? Because there was another comment Claressa got upset about, And there were plenty of comments overall, but she never responds to the positive ones, even though there are a lot of them on the Shade Room. There are only a handful truly calling Papoose out for what it looks like, you know what I mean? So the one comment she does respond to is from a user who said, being in love while also being a champion at the same time has to be the most euphoric feeling in the world. I love that for her. And Claressa Shields jumps in, responding saying, she feels like cash money every single day. Empowered, period. But hold up, in that same comment section, another user slid in and said, I bet Papoose feels like cash money every day too, with the facepalm emoji, adding that they were rocking with Claressa as a boxing fan, but hinting he's pulled similar moves before, even bringing up Floyd Mayweather and how things allegedly went left with 50 Cent, right? Claressa fires back with, you think I'm a dummy, and I love that for you. So again, listen to this. The Papoose conversation is coming straight from a boxing fan, not a gossip blog. So when you see boxing insiders, boxing creators, and people actually connected to the sport speaking on Claressa Shields, it's because they're saying this entire Papoose situation is drowning out everything she's accomplished. It's turned into her identity online, her entire existence in the conversation. Because if you know Papoose loves you, why are you sparring with strangers in Shade Room comments, insisting there are countless times he said it publicly? For me, that's a red flag trigger, just like several other moments people keep pointing out. Either those moments don't really exist, you have to dig through archives to find them, or they line up perfectly with a celebrity cosign. The timing feels funny. Because like I said, he had been quiet for a while, you know what I mean? Then suddenly there's a post breaking down everything he loves about Claressa Shields, you know what I'm saying? Talking about how in love he is with her, listing physical traits, the whole package, but only after Rihanna says she's Claressa Shields type gone. Then Papoose wraps it up, shouting out family, ASAP Rocky, and the entire moment, clearly enjoying the cosign. And this is where Remy Ma comes in. Remy Ma said Papoose is all about his public image, all about it. So if people start thinking he looks crazy, he's gonna pop out and clean it up to prove he's not that guy, right? And if he doesn't already have a space, as Remy said, he'll suddenly appear after the moment passes.
You feel me? Now Rihanna says something, then Monique says something. Now all of a sudden, Papoose wants to do public displays, you know what I'm saying? In comment sections and online. That's never really been his style. He didn't have to move like this when he was with Remy. When he was with Remy, like I said before, he'd write full-on dissertations about her. And it didn't need to be her birthday, an anniversary, or some big relationship milestone. He did it just because. But here's the other side of that coin. Back then, he understood the assignment. It was all about a couple of goals. Black love this, held Remy Ma down while she was incarcerated, da-da-da-da-da. He wanted to protect that image, that presentation. And now suddenly he wants to publicly co-sign Claressa Shields. Not because of the 50 Cent situation he disappeared from and Claressa allegedly stepped into, but strictly because Rihanna said something. Rihanna, the billionaire. Rihanna, the same one Papoose posted side by side with Claressa Shields, like he was framing y'all as matching power couples. Power couple, while still legally married to someone else. Make it make sense. So let me be clear with y'all. This isn't personal toward Claressa Shields. I see exactly what she's doing. And again, you're very pressed about what people online are saying. You think it's some coordinated attack. But you keep shoving Papoose in people's faces, and folks keep telling you they don't care. They don't want to see it. Pull up when Papoose is a divorced man. That's literally all people are saying. Meanwhile, you've got people watching you, people who look up to you, young girls who might want to box one day. And this messy personal situation is eclipsing all of that. It's turning a lot of people off. And Claressa Shields seems to think, I'm going to treat this like boxing and fight everybody. You know what I'm saying? But this isn't playing out that way. So with that said, that's it for this video. There it is. That's all. As Toto says, Velveto. This is the end of the road, the end of the line for today's video. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're alerted the second I drop new content. And with that being said, I'll talk to y'all very soon.